of Doug Eck. 30 laps the distance. Super late models are green. As the field heads down the backstretch, it is going to be the Cece, number 18, grabbing the early advantage. As we've got trouble over in turns 3 and 4 here as the field comes down to complete lap number 1. Ryan Scott is involved. I believe Bob Dormier stopped to avoid contact. Bo Dobby may have had to shuffle the deck up there on the outside as well. Jenko and Cece bring him down. Green is out. We're back underway. Pack rolls off turn number 2, and this time it is going to be Jenko trying to jump to the lead on the outside going into turn number 3, and he's around in 3. Bedell avoids contact. Others will not. A single spin by Jenko creates chaos in turns 3 and 4. Cece, as we get ready to fire them off in the restart zone in turn number 4, and we are back to green. Cece motors off at the front of the field as they roar down into turns 3 and 4. Opening up a nice little gap here over the 7J of Kyle Bedell in second. And it looks like that is one of the Eck machines in third. That's either going to be Nick Eck or it'll be the 20J of Doug Eck. I believe that'll be Nick, as he was right up there near the front of the field in one of his heat races earlier tonight. And that is Nick battling it out here for the number 2 spot, and they're watching that number 18 in front of them getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Nice move by Logan Jacquet a little bit further back in the field as he slips past the Kyle Weiser, number 34. Whoa, boy, a 2-bagger move there off the corner for Dormier in the number 19. It is getting crazy back there with Ryan Scott and Doug Eck all mixing it up back there, along with the Oaks number 22. They're all just trying to jackrabbit away because they know that on an open track, the leader might catch them and put them one lap down to the lead pace. Looks like Ryan Scott's night has come to an end. Ryan Scott winds up parked down in the infield. Cece pulling a full straightaway on Bedell right now. Doug Eck moving down to the inside of the track there to give Cece some room to move around. And another car pulling off. Well, that'll be Doug Eck tucking into the safety of the infield behind the guardrail over in turns 3 and 4. So as we continue toward the halfway point of tonight's Ron Baker Memorial for the super late models, Cece holding on to a very comfortable advantage here coming off turn number 4. Kyle Bedell continues to run in the number 2 spot. Nick Eck in third. The 12 of Andy Bluzel has worked his way up to 4th. And it is Logan Jacquet sitting in the 5th spot. Looks like Dormier 6th, Oaks 7th. And Bo Dobby right now in the 9th spot. Final car on the lead lap, but about to go one lap down as Cece is able to motor down to the inside, steal that position away as they come off turn number 4. So working back off turn number 4, Dylan Cece in this very potent number 18 machine. Holding on to the advantage now, has a lap car between himself and the second place machine of Kyle Bedell. Meanwhile, Andy Boozle with the 12 and the number 1 star of Logan Jacquet, they've caught the back of Nick X number 20. So race for 3rd, 4th, and 5th starting to develop here as we work in the back half of this Ron Baker Memorial Super Late Model feature event. Another one bites the dust. Unfortunately, Kyle Weiser with the number 34 becomes another retiree here in tonight's Super Late Model feature event that has been the Dylan Cece show at the front of the field as he continues on the charge, working down toward the final couple of laps of this feature event. Two to go when they come by this time. Dylan Cece working his way off turn number 4, looking to put a lap on the Bob Dormier number 19. Bedell has been able to catch up just a little bit here. He's chipped maybe a third of the straightaway off the advantage, but Cece will not be denied, or so it seems, as he comes to the white flag this time. So final lap of tonight's Ron Baker Memorial here tonight at Freedom Motorsports Park. And the longtime Southern Tier Street Stock campaigner has a Super Late Model feature win. Dylan Cece takes the win. Bedell finishes in the second position. Rest of the field coming through. Third spot is going to go to Nick Eck, followed by Boozle in 4th, and Logan Jacquet rounds out your top 5 finishers.
Good, you pay for it this next time, and you drive and I get drunk. Damn!
All right, he is out of the car, ladies and gentlemen, picking up the first Super Late Model win of 2024 here in tonight's Ron Baker Memorial. It's Dylan Cece. So I'm used to seeing you drive a street stock. How did you get your hands on one of these?
Oh man, we got into this 2 years ago, I guess, and it's hard. The street stock stuff we have down pretty good, and jumping into this, you know what I mean? You show up to races, and just qualifying for the races is tough. This is only our second win with it, and it's just everywhere you go, there's competition. I mean, even tonight, Jenko on the front row with me, Bedell, Greg Oakes, you're racing with him. There's so many guys, and to come here and to win is not what we expected, but it was awesome.
Who do you want to say thank you to?
I got to thank my car owner, Russ and Jamie Clark, for sure. It wouldn't be possible without them. The crew, Jacob, he busts his butt every week on this thing with me. It's pretty much him and I most nights. Keystone Rail Recovery, Joel Smith at CRS, he does a lot for me. Creekside Entertainment, Camp Bell's Repair and Collision, Joey Bainey Media, Whoa Nelly Photos, All-Star Performance, Penske Shocks by JDS, Twin Hickory Golf Course, Schaefer's Oil by Brad Smith, Cochran Towing. There's a ton of people that help us, and without them, it wouldn't be possible. Definitely my wife and kids. We put a lot of time into this, and she doesn't complain one bit. You know, we're at the shop every night working on this thing, and without her, it wouldn't be possible.
All right, well, you're a winner tonight. Now we're going to find out who else is going to be a winner.
The winning 50-50 number is 218-026. 218-026 on our ticket. 218-026 for $507 to be spent down at the 8th of the hour. And then our winners for the Kurt Miller drawing. First prize is going to go to...
Yeah, we're down there when they're on the track.
Yeah, H or I. It could be E.
Take pictures of this group.
And third goes to Nicole Virginia. So it's not letting us get out. So there you go. All right, I'm going to do 50-50 here. So, we have some balloons here, of course, we're filling off Triple-A all the way to the positions. So we are going to take a victory link ceremony, and then one of our remaining three future events will hold all the victory links to those to the end of the program.
What's up, bud?
Hey, you didn't let Tyler do your tires, did you?
No, I didn't.
Good job tonight. Good job.
How you doing? Congratulations,
Thanks,
brother.
man. Appreciate it.
Redneck Race Chaser. You got it done. Woo!
All right,
Thanks, buddy.
tell the family we said hello.
For sure. Thank you, sir.